Self-assessment, it's a system HMRC uses to collect tax from the people whose taxes aren't automatically deducted. So there are several categories of people who need to file the self-assessment tax return. After just one day of missing the deadline, you'll be charged £100 immediate fixed penalty.
Hello and welcome to UK Property Accountants. My name is Chirag, an associate here at UKPA. Today we'll be taking a look at self-assessment tax return, and helping us understand it, we are joined by Merisha Shrestha, a chartered certified accountant with the ACCA and an assistant manager here at UKPA. Welcome to the show, Merisha.
Thank you, Chirag.
Merisha, the self-assessment tax return deadline is coming up pretty close now, and a lot of people are going to be filing it for the first time. For these first-time filers, how would you explain self-assessment tax return to them? What exactly is it?
Self-assessment, it's a system HMRC uses to collect tax from the people whose taxes aren't automatically deducted from their wages or pensions. This is usually deducted via PAYE. So self-assessment tax return, it's a form that needs to be annually submitted to HMRC if they owe tax on the income they have received.
According to my understanding, there are different kinds of categories or different categories of people who need to file their self-assessment tax return. Could you please touch upon or give me a few examples of what these categories are?
Yes, that's true. So there are several categories of people who need to file the self-assessment tax return. So to give you some examples, I would say self-employed individuals who pay income tax and national insurance on their profits, anyone who is earning £100,000 or more, whether as an employee or a pensioner, anyone who has capital gains tax on their profitable sale assets, or anyone who earns UK income while living abroad.
Trying to understand self-assessment for the first time, with everything that you said, sounds kind of complicated or difficult. For a first-time filer, for someone who's filing their tax return for the first time, what is the process of registering for self-assessment?
It's actually quite a straightforward process, but it's important to allow enough time. So the steps are: register online with HMRC using the right category, whether as self-employed, landlord, or something else. Then you'll receive the unique tax reference number from HMRC. Then you'll need to activate the government gateway account using the activation code you receive. The UTR can take up to 20 working days, so don't leave it until the last minute.
And what kind of information does one need to provide when they're registering?
So you'll need to provide your basic personal details such as your name, address, and your national insurance number. And if you have moved in the last 3 years, they'll want your previous address too. And if you're running a business, you'll also need to provide your business details such as the nature of the work, your business address, phone number, etc.
Merisha, now let's talk about the deadlines. Could you please tell us about the key dates that an individual would need to remember or keep in mind?
Yeah, sure. So if you are filing the tax return and haven't done so before, you need to inform HMRC by 5th of October. And if you're filing a paper return, you need to do so by 31st October. If you're filing an online return, the deadline is 31st January. This is the date you need to pay your taxes as well. For payments on account, the second deadline is 31st July. So if you miss out on these deadlines, there can be a penalty.
And when filing for the return, what if someone makes a mistake in reporting their profit or income and they wish to correct it? Can these mistakes be corrected?
Yes, it can be. So you have up to 12 months from the deadline to file your amendment return. So make sure you do it on time.
If someone misses the deadline for filing their self-assessment tax return, what kind of penalties will we be looking at?
Yeah. So the penalties increase the longer you delay. After just one day of missing the deadline, you'll be charged £100 immediate fixed penalty. After 3 months, you'll be charged £10 per day up to the maximum of £900. And if you still haven't filed your tax return after 6 months, you'll be fined the higher of £300 or 5% of the tax owed. After 12 months, there is an additional penalty of the higher of £300 or 5% of the tax owed. So it can really add up, so filing is crucial.
Thank you so much for the fantastic advice, like always, Merisha. If you are filing your self-assessment tax return for the first time, you might need some professional help. We offer a free 15-minute discovery call where our experts will get to you and let you know exactly how to file your self-assessment tax return with extreme ease. Thank you and have a great day ahead.